Morning. I'll find my hat. Alright, Amazon. Flash briefing, please.
Jamie, here's your flash briefing. In NPR News.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Korva Coleman. The mayor of Kyiv is advising residents of Ukraine's capital to stay indoors after a third day of Russian missile and drone attacks. NPR's Joanna Kakissis reports that in the latest set of attacks, at least one person was killed.
Kyiv Mayor Vitaly Klitschko said on social media that the probability of more airstrikes is high. Days of strikes have left Kyiv on edge. One widely shared video shows young school children running toward a shelter.
Yeah,
Klitschko
and it
has not
also
hidden
shows
his
people
anger.
standing there
Speaking
watching
on
them
Ukrainian
run.
TV, he posed this question to
Hey,
Ukraine's
hey.
top general.
Якщо столицю
I saw that
України
video
If
this morning.
Russians can cause nightmares for the capital of Ukraine, he said, why do residents
But
of
children on
Moscow,
both sides of the
capital
war.
of Russia, get to rest? When drones attacked Moscow
not-
today,
I mean,
the Kremlin
they suffer
blamed Ukraine.
on both
An
sides.
advisor to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says Ukraine
No kids
is
win
not
with
involved.
war.
Joanna Kakissis, NPR News, Kharkiv.
And who are you gonna believe? I mean,
Officials in Moscow
bunch of kids
say
run
that
down the
8
street,
drones
other people
were
just
launched
stand there
from the
looking at
Russian capital
Hey,
today,
look,
and
there goes
serious
kid running by.
injuries were reported. A House committee is going to review legislation to lift the
We don't know
federal
what's fake,
government's
we don't know what's
borrowing
real.
authority.
We
The
do
Senate's
know
from a deal President
war harms
Biden
children
and
on
House
both
Speaker
sides
Kevin
of the
McCarthy
fence.
struck over the weekend. It
Freaking
would avert
Russia was
government
invaded
debt
from
default,
Ukraine
but
by
many
Hitler,
lawmakers on
killed
both
1 out of 7
sides are
Ukrainians.
expected to oppose it.
Freaking
South
they were
Carolina
invaded through
Republican
Ukraine
Congressman Ralph
in World War
Norman says
II.
He wants the bill to further
There's a lot of
cut
beef
back
going on there.
Spending.
We're going to have
I can
have
understand both
amendments.
sides.
I know Speaker McCarthy won't say
And
close rules
as far as that
with no
goes,
amendments.
both sides
The bill
need
as
peace
is
for the
unacceptable.
children's sake.
To surrender
All right.
all of the
Moving on.
basics of what we had and the limit, save, and grow is unacceptable.
He spoke to NPR's Morning Edition. The government will breach its debt ceiling by June 5th if Congress does not act to increase it. Stocks opened mixed this morning as investors take a wait-and-see attitude toward the tentative debt ceiling deal that's been reached. NPR's Scott Horsley reports the Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped about 68 points in early trading.
The compromise between President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy still needs approval from both the House and Senate, but bond markets are already breathing a sigh of relief. Yields on government debt set to come
Oh
due
my
in
God,
early
we're
June
getting that
drop
money.
nearly
Woo!
2 percentage points from their highs
We're gonna
last week.
thieve it from them.
Suggesting
Oh,
bondholders are less concerned now
Such
that government
relief.
payments might be delayed. Stock of the NVIDIA company's up again today, putting the company's market valuation in the $1 trillion range. NVIDIA is riding a wave of interest in artificial intelligence, which relies heavily on the company's computer chips. And Elizabeth Holmes is set to report to federal prison today to begin serving an 11-year sentence for defrauding investors in her bogus blood testing company, Theranos. Scott Horsley, NPR News, Washington.
Stocks remain mixed on Wall Street. The Dow is down 86 points. The NASDAQ is up 57
They always
points.
are mixed.
This is NPR.
One thing's up, another thing's down.
Has
That's the way it
forced
always
hundreds
is.
of thousands of people to flee the country and has brought the capital, Khartoum, to a standstill. NPR's Aya Batrawi reports an extension of the current ceasefire is now in effect to give more time for humanitarian aid work to continue.
Past ceasefire agreements between Sudan's military and a paramilitary force fighting for power have consistently failed to hold. But the United States and Saudi Arabia are still urging the two sides to keep trying. The most recent week-long ceasefire was violated multiple times, but Sudan's warring generals have agreed to extend that ceasefire anyway for another 5 days in order to give humanitarian aid workers time to deliver goods and repair essential services like water and electricity. The past 6 weeks of fighting have destabilized a country of 46 million people and threatens the security of
It'd
neighboring
destabilize
states
any
like
country,
Egypt
wouldn't it?
and Chad.
Hello.
Aya Batrawi, NPR News, Dubai.
Some people in Davenport, Iowa insist there are a few people who may still be trapped in the rubble of a partially collapsed apartment building. It fell Sunday afternoon and firefighters were able to rescue 9 people. The building is supposed to be demolished, but the city of Davenport says there are unaccounted for building residents and police are trying to locate them. The Atlantic hurricane season officially starts on Thursday. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration is predicting 5 to 9 likely hurricanes. NOAA warns that over the past decade, the deadliest factor in hurricanes has been flooding. I'm Korva Coleman, NPR News.
The following message comes from NPR sponsor Sattva. Founder and CEO Ron Rudson is on a mission to bring quality sleep to more people.
Health and wellness are so tied to quality sleep. And I'm trying to tell everyone, look, you have to treat sleep like an activity. Because I believe sleep is the most important thing in your life.
Yeah,
To learn more,
burn you
go
some
to
incense, you know, some aromas, listen to some
SWTVA.com/NPR.
nice
Listen to this
music.
podcast sponsor-free
Treat it
on
like an
Amazon
event.
Music with a Prime membership or any podcast app by subscribing to NPR
Alright, that was a
News Now.
skip.
I
Skip.
don't know that one.
Amazon. Skip.
NASA
Skip
news.
to the loo. Skip.
NASA will provide live coverage of the
Never
undocking
leave
and
yourself
departure
at the
of
loo.
Axiom Mission 2, AX-2 private astronaut mission from the International Space Station before crew returns to Earth. NASA is seeking industry proposals for a next-generation LTV, lunar terrain vehicle that will allow astronauts to go farther and conduct more science than ever before as they explore the South Polar region of the Moon during Artemis missions.
They already explored the South Polar area. They got
Two
a
NASA
base set up.
astronauts aboard the International Space
You
Station
know
will
this
conduct
already.
a pair of spacewalks Friday, June 9th and Thursday, June 15th to
The
install
southernmost
two new
crater.
solar
There's a
arrays.
base.
Students from southern New Mexico schools will have an opportunity to hear from NASA astronauts aboard the International Space Station. The final pair of NASA's tropics time-resolved observations of precipitation structure and storm intensity with the constellation of SmallSat are in orbit after successfully launching at 11:46 p.m. EDT, May 25th, 3:46 p.m. NZST Friday, May 26th, completing the constellation. In weather. Currently, in Seattle, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect lots of clouds, with a high of 61 degrees and a low of 48 degrees.
So it's
From
getting a little
NASA.
cooler.
NASA
No
will
rain,
provide
huh?
live coverage of the undocking and departure of
Alright.
Axiom Mission 2,
Amazon.
AX-2 private
Off. Amazon. Tell us a joke.
What do you call an argument between egg-laying mammals? A platypus scotopus.
We'll go out with that. All right. Have a beautiful day. Nice work week. Everything go excellent. All right. Peace.